Thanks for tuning into Dirty Teeth and welcome back to the channel. Today's office is McDowell Mountain Park outside of Phoenix, Arizona. I think I'm in a town called Fountain View. Maybe? Here we go. So there's a bunch of trails here, but it's most known for the competitive tracks, which are kind of cool. There's 3 loops out of the parking lot. There's a sport loop, a technical loop, and a long loop. They're one way, so you can only ride them in one direction, and they're basically just made for people to go as fast as they can, challenge themselves, and they're used for races during the mountain biking season. So that's what brought me out here. Excuse me if I'm a little bit winded, but the sport loop I think is about 3 miles, and so far it's just flowy buff single track. I'm gonna get through this sport loop first, kind of use this as my warm-up. Then I think I'm gonna hit the technical loop and finish with the long loop. And all in all, I think it's about 14 miles of mountain bike specific, directional specific, flowy, fast single track. So let's see how it goes. A lot of little punchy ups and downs. Not much extended climbing here. This reminds me a lot of the La Tierra trails in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Just fun and flowy. Nothing too hard, but it's cumulative. Every time you start ripping some speed, it comes back at you with a big turn to check you. Super fun. Yeah, the ticket is being able to keep your speed through all these little grade reversal, corkscrews, upsies, downsies, and all that stuff. Fun, fun, fun. It's kind of cool that these trails are all directional and you don't have to worry about oncoming traffic. Let's see, open up a little more. So you barely even need to touch your brakes on this sport loop. Just kind of use the terrain features and let her run. I'm already pretty much back to the parking lot. Legs are starting to feel warmed up, but honestly, I'm not even quite warmed up yet. Let's see where I'm at. So it's been exactly 3 miles and about 18 minutes since I left my car. Here we go for round 2. This is the technical loop. So far, the technical loop is really similar to the sport loop, except just steeper and punchier ups and downs. The scenery out here is so-so, nothing amazing. You're not really out in the big mountains, but I could see this being awesome for locals hitting up an after-work ride. This is just more like a purpose-built IMBA style stacked loop network. You're always close to the parking lot, never too far away. Definitely a worthwhile place to stop if you're in the Phoenix area. So this climb is a nice little lung burner. Definitely tougher than anything on the sport loop. A couple views opening up for us. I didn't realize we got up this high. I stand corrected from what I was saying earlier. There's a little bit of beauty up here. All right, I've made my way up and over a little section called T-Bone Ridge, and it appears I've got some descending ahead of me. Loosey-goosey. A lot of sand, a lot of ball bearing sized pebbles, the ones that really love to wash your wheels out. So I'm being pretty conservative here. Quintessential desert riding for sure. Oh, this is cool. Looks like we get to hit a little culvert. Hello! So far, honestly, other than a couple steep drops and minimal technical sections, I'm finding this tech track really similar to the sport track. Not much difference, just a little bit steeper on the climbing and descending pitches. Open flowy turns, fairly flat Look at these tall cacti just ready to poke me. Not my friends. They look so cute and cuddly. But so do grizzly bears. Nice. All right, some fun little jumps. There we go. This is the best part of the track so far. All right, I'm already back to the parking lot. So now I have the sport track and the tech track out of the way. Here we go on the long loop. Just a beautiful day out here in Arizona. Fantastic spot for an office view. The weather couldn't be better. It's high 60s. The sun's out, guns out. The cacti are smiling at me. What could be better? Thanks for joining me. Woohoo! So the long loop isn't terribly long. It says it's about 7 miles or 8 miles. But if you combine this with the sport loop and the tech loop and maybe do a couple of each or something, you could get yourself an easy 15 to 20 miles out here. Great place to train, test yourself on multiple laps, try to beat your previous lap time and all that jazz if you're into cross-country racing. They've been holding the Cactus Cup here since 1991. Old school mountain biking at its best. Felt I should definitely visit here. I've been through the area a lot in the last few years and just never found the time. So living by one of my new mantras, do it now. Here we are. Super peaceful. It's just a calm midweek, late November day, getting ready for Thanksgiving in a couple days, preparing for the feast by already starting to burn some calories. A couple days from now, I'll be stuffing my face with all kinds of turkey and ham and stuffing and cranberry sauce and ice cream and pumpkin pie. Might as well get the jump on it by burning some calories now, right? Living the dream. So lucky, so blessed. I am smiling from ear to ear right now. I have kind of that cotton mouth in my teeth. Haven't been drinking that much yet. I can kind of feel this morning's English muffin on my gums. What do you think? Is it worth putting the drone up? Just giving you an idea of the overall vibe out here? I think so. But this is so like just chill and flowy. It's hard to find the right time to stop and interrupt it. I'm about halfway through the long loop now, and the trail character is pretty similar to the sport loop and the technical loop, but it does get you out a lot farther into the big open areas. So if you're gonna come all the way out here, I definitely recommend getting out on the long loop. The other thing I forgot to mention is you have to pay to park here. It's a $7 parking fee. So if you're gonna come out here, you definitely want to make the most of it. This section reminds me a lot of the 24 Hours of Old Pueblo course down in Tucson. Super fun and fast. The only thing missing is the whiskey tree. This would be a pretty good tree for it. And just like that, this adventure's over. Thanks for hanging out to the end. If you enjoyed this video at all, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, or you've ridden these trails and have something to say, leave it down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Until next time, ride bikes, drink beer, live happy. Thanks so much for squeezing dirty teeth into your busy schedule. Please help us reach more people and ensure you receive new videos by giving this video a like, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. Until next time, ride bikes, give back, pay it forward.